Good morning, guys. You ever wonder how to saddle a horse? This morning I'll give you a short version on how to do it. This is Gypsy. She is the second horse that we purchased, and she is 15 years old. Pretty laid back, doesn't do anything crazy. So an all around good trail horse for beginners and everyone alike. So a couple of things. I have her tied here. Normally I just have her reins drooped over the fence. She stands really well. So one of the first things you need to check is their back. You need to make sure they don't have any briars or prickers or dust, a lot of dirt sticking in their backs. A lot of times I brush them out just to make sure there's nothing in there. And it's really important is under here where the cinch goes, that there's no, again, briars or prickers, sticks, bugs, mud, anything like that, because when you cinch that up, that's going to poke them and create a lot of excitement. And then back here, if you ride with a rear cinch, you want to make sure that's clean as well. So that is how you do that, and we'll start by putting on a saddle blanket first. So you want to make sure you have your saddle blanket slid far enough ahead here. You can see their withers is right here. Slide up just a touch past that, not too far where it's going to be pulling and yanking on their mane, but it's a good place to start. And then we'll go ahead and grab the saddle. And to make life easier, you grab your stirrup, hook it over the horn here, and then I ride with a breast collar. So we'll go ahead and throw that up over the top. The front cinch over, and then the rear cinch. And any loose strings or anything else you have, it just makes for saddling a whole lot easier. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Hey Gyps, we'll go ahead and set that up here. And when you put it on, if you can see here, you want to make sure that you pull up on the front of the blanket here. So there's a gap in between the neck. I like to pull it up to where the blanket is touching the saddle, because as you ride, the blanket creeps down and creeps down and creeps down. So just want to make sure that has gap in there, and just check that periodically throughout your ride. Then you can go ahead. I like to do the chest strap first. Kind of holds the saddle in place while you're doing this. Go ahead and set that. And then I go ahead, and you'll watch, some horses are jumpy about this, Gypsy isn't, and that is when you drop your straps around, your cinches, that when they slap the sides, they don't want to bolt or kick or anything like that, especially if there's people around, all that. But she's good about it. Go ahead and drop those down. And we'll just snug that up for now. So once you get everything set up here, you want to toss your stirrup off the backside, and then grab this one here, just hook it back on the saddle horn. So when it comes to doing the cinch, there's several ways you can do it. The way that I've found that works the best for what I do and stays tight is to take your strap here and, oh, there you go, dropping it. Run it through the buckle, and then run it up through the ring up here behind. Just snug it up gently. You don't want to go ahead and yank on it. That'd be similar to somebody waking you up in the morning and putting a belt on, then cranking it up real hard. It wouldn't be pleasant. So just snug it up, and then grab it right here, take the tail, run it across and behind, up through the ring again, and then you'll have this loop here, and slide it down through the front. And then you can put your hand here and pull up the slack. Makes kind of somewhat of a square knot. And then you can snug it up and pull it like that. So it makes a good quick knot, easy to get off if you have to quick. And there's several different ways you can do it, but that's what I found works the best. And then we have the rear cinch here. This one here doesn't need to be super tight. We just go snug, loop it through, and hook it up. So you'll want to, with this front cinch here, you see I didn't tighten it up all the way, it's a little slack. Horses, when you go to put a saddle on, will oftentimes take a deep breath. And so you can tighten it up pretty tight and then walk them in a circle once, and you'll oftentimes find that it's loose. So you just want to be mindful of that. Make them do a couple circles and then go ahead and tighten it back up, or let them stand. They'll relax and let it out. And then you are all set to go. Just put that back down, make sure it's tight, and climb aboard. Well guys, thanks for watching. That is how you saddle a horse. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. I do read those, and we'll be happy to answer those for you. And to get some more tips and tricks, like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on notifications, and you never know what we'll be putting on here for things you can learn how to do.